My daughter is autistic and semi-nonverbal, and my son has a lot of PTSD, signs of aggression. So before Pharaoh's, I was constantly unsure of myself as a parent. I was very back and forth with beating myself up because I didn't have the techniques and skills to properly attend to what they needed, individually as a whole. Since Pharaoh's, I have seen tremendous results in using the techniques, especially with my daughter. Amazing. I never thought I'd be able to get her to respond to directions or guidance. She's very, very hard-headed. I've learned how to handle my son's temper tantrums a lot better in a way that doesn't hurt him and hurt me, and in a way that really helps regulate his emotions and understand what he's feeling, not just the behavior that he's showing. And all the way around, that just makes parenting so easy. Not just easy, it's never easy, but it's so, it's not every day waking up like, why am I'm messing up? And it's every day like, okay, I am really doing what needs to be done. And that's really awesome to have the confidence to know that I am being a good parent, that my children are really thriving from the techniques that I'm showing them.
Just because you have to come here, it's not a bad thing, you know? It's been a positive experience for me. You know, the situation I'm in is negative, but the outcome and the steps that I've had to go to along the way has taught me, has guided me, has helped me become a better parent, more aware, and a little more tolerable to things that don't go my way. The place that we exchange is convenient. The hours are convenient. They're very flexible, being as my work schedule changes. If the other party exchanges times, they're very good about communicating. They're very good about working with both sides to find a common ground for the exchange of my son. I've gotten to know the people here, and it's almost like an extended family. They care about you. It's not just another number coming through the door. They genuinely ask you how you're doing and, you know, the events in your life. They honestly keep up to date with them as if we were related or we were good friends.
I was involved with the program voluntarily. I was trying to find a supervisor for a visit. My wife and I had disagreed, and we weren't able to come to some kind of arrangement to where, on our own terms, I would be able to see my two daughters. They were ages, just in November, they turned 2 and 3. I probably did like 10 or 12 visits, and there was a visit where I got upset. My youngest dumped something out, and the oldest, when the youngest dumped something out, I was like, hey, wait, and I raised my voice to say, hey, don't do that, and it scared my oldest. And so they really took a lot of time after the visit. We would sit for a few minutes, and they would help me arrange things and get it back right, and we would talk about the visits. And those are the times that stick out most to me. Is I always felt like they were trying to help me. You know what I mean? I never felt like they were like, hey, you have to do it this way, or they would just bring me the kid's side.
So my name's Tennille Holland. I'm the District Administrator for the Guardian Ad Litem program in District 22A, which is Alexander and Iredell County. So we work together with Pharaoh's Parenting on a lot of our cases because they provide parenting and supervision for some of the kids and the families. So it's just really a really great resource to have in our community because in some counties, we don't have that resource and don't have a set program that we can refer kids and families to for parenting. So it's really great to be able to have that help with supervising visits and have that one-on-one, like in the moment coaching for a lot of our families. And it really helps our guardian ad litems, because they will provide notes and documentation and just very detailed updates to us about how the parents are doing, what they're learning, their parenting skills, that sort of thing, and that we can use when we go to court and have cases in court, and when we're working with families on identifying what goals they need to work on, and just very specifics as far as what their goals should be.
As far as my kids, I have a 15-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a newborn coming today or tomorrow. So I would say Susan and the program hit every one of them. I forgot how it is to have a newborn because it's been 12 years. So she gave me a class on that and kind of it's like a refresher thing for me, because I've forgotten a lot of stuff about babies and taking care of newborns. The other thing, I was able to, like with teenagers, that's new to me because I have a 15-year-old. She just turned 15. So it's hard to like go from child to teenager, almost adult. So it's been an adjustment, and that it really helped learning new things and hearing from other people what they do in situations, so I can have more options. I would say I'm a lot more relaxed as a parent because they kind of took the pressure off of like everything has to be perfect with me, and then it took the pressure off of me saying it's okay to let some things go, you know, because your kids are going to be who they are, and that really helped.
I know that a lot of our parents may be transplants from other places, so they may not always have great family support, or they may be so new to the area they haven't even made friends or acquaintances, and so sometimes I think they're missing some of that nurturing, and they themselves may not have had such an awesome upbringing as majority of us did. So I think that sometimes they're missing about how to bond with their baby, teaching their baby what their babies need to learn, and I really think that we have benefited, and I know that a lot of our parents have said that they have really learned a lot from the Best Beginnings program that Susan and the folks here at Pharaoh's Parenting do, and so I'm just really thankful for that.
Well, whenever I came into these classes, I was not sure what to think. If anything, I was like, I don't know about parenting class. And, you know, I knew with like certain things with my growing up and my background that it was not the most normal per se, but I never realized after these classes that, you know, regardless of how unfair you feel like your situation is, or, oh, I can't believe this could happen to me. And that's how I felt. I mean, that's really how I felt. But there's always room for improvement. And the more that you are in the situation, you just realize, hey, I'm in it now. Do something about it. And that's what Ferris is here to help you do, is do something about it. They help you implement more positive parenting style for your child, like be it if you don't have your child, or, you know, in general, if you do, and even if you're not like in a DSS situation, they're here for the community and they're here for you. Seriously, the whole team.
During the sessions that I was able to attend, one of the things I realized about Pharaoh's is they teach parents the skills that they may not have. They teach parents the interaction and relationships that they might need to have with their children. They teach parents how to have that direct communication in a very positive, loving way. They were also able to offer some one-on-one coaching with that parent so that parent can build better skills as a mom, as a dad, as a guardian with that child. And it was wonderful to see the hope, the inspiration, and the love They handle conflict management, mediations, wonderful, wonderful programs. And what I really, really enjoy is if you're a new mom, a young mom, and you don't know what to do, you can come into Pharaoh's. They'll teach you all the skills that you need to have for your newborn baby, from birth and when they grow. And it's wonderful. They teach the routines. They teach how to talk to the baby, how to read with the baby, how to play with the baby, what things to look for. I am such a supporter of Pharaoh's.
I have Isabella, who's 7, and Colson, who's almost 2. And with Bella, her behavior, ever since her dad and me split up and stuff, she's been very, a lot of anger. It's been really difficult sometimes to deal with her and finding out ways to do, the best you can and stuff. So, Miss Susan, bless her heart, has helped me a lot with finding ways to deal with her, and helping me. We do the consequences and reward jar that she suggested, and it's been working so good. It's really crazy because when we first started out, it was so much harder. Now I can see her doing much, much better because of little things that she's taught me. So it's really been a blessing to have you guys in my life to help me, because parenting is not easy at all. And sometimes the way I was doing it before any of the parenting in Pharaoh's, I would be more of the yelling, and it would be where we just yelling back, me and a 7-year-old yelling back and forth. It didn't solve anything. It was just getting worse. It doesn't matter who or where you live, and people can say, oh, I'm the best parent, and it's so easy, but it really is not. And everyone has their breaking points, and it's good for anyone, just for the knowledge, just to better yourself, to being a better parent for the kids. I definitely would recommend it.